actually need is, she can't be sitting her ass on the box when she lies back, yeah, and hangs her foot over the edge. I need her ass hanging over the edge too, right? Yeah, so I basically need the bony part of her back. You can slide down just further. There you go. Get that uncomfortableness there on that wooden bench. I suggest a cushion. Here, I'll throw these up if you
throw one back, thanks.
Throw them out here for you.
Delicate.
There you go. Okay. So, I'm going to ask her to grab her hand around this side and pull this side and just relax this leg. Okay? So let's take note of what's going on here. Her ass is hanging off the edge of the bench, okay? It's not supporting her. So it's just the start of the lower back here in the bench. Pulling this in as hard as she can. And if I'm looking here, what I would actually like to see is here, a 90-degree angle of the shin, right there. And look, when I let go, that's where it is. So, the front of her hip flexors here, famous with runners, famous with squatters. These muscles here are tight, and that is not letting her knee sit down here. It's causing it to be up here. So, two things I would look for here. If I was looking straight on, I want to make sure that her knee is sort of on line with the hip. And what I mean by that is that when her leg doesn't fall out that way as it comes. So I'm looking to see, is she knee in line with hip? And then, is the knee at 90? It's not so bad, but it's not great. Nice tight hips here. So again, comparable. The most important bit, who cares about that it's not great? Let's see the other side. So I ask her to pull in the other side. And probably similar, right? So, not quite 90, but I would say even. I would say the angle of that is arguably as bad as the other side, but not too far off 90 degrees, okay? This is a Thomas test. These tests, we will do them as little videos when they're very available. But if you ask someone to do that on each side, what you're really looking for there is, so let's maybe say, if this leg was looking like this, like really bad, you know, like it wasn't falling down straight, it was up here, and on the other side it was here. What I'm really looking for is, do we have a big problem somewhere? Do we have the right leg won't turn in and the right leg also, the knee is shooting out, okay? Right. Commonly you will have the same issue. Commonly what you'll have is, for example, Judy is not a good example in terms of most people are a lot worse. So what you'll see in most people is that on the right, when they try to turn the right leg in, on the first test, it was really bad. When the right leg was sticking out, it was really bad. You tend to see with people is that they're one side dominant, okay? We're born right-footed or left-footed. So the issue tends to be that one side of the chain tends to get, okay? It's a generalization, but what I'm saying is the hip will usually be affected, and so will the knee, and so will the ankle, and so will the foot.